came up with 2 big buckets of answers. Okay, first thing, I was afraid to be successful. Now I'll break it down in this video, don't worry. First thing I was afraid of was I was afraid to be successful. Hi, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kayam if you're new here. On this channel we talk about faith, personal development and money. So if you're interested, definitely subscribe. And when you subscribe, please hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video, so you don't have to receive any of my links to watch my video. Okay, so every time I post, you would have a notification from YouTube that SatisfiedByLove has posted a new video. So please do hit the notification bell. Thank you very much. So this video is actually going to be very relaxed, very chilled. It's going to be mixed with a lot of things, and I pray that you get what is yours. Okay, whatever jumps at you, I would advise that you sit with it and spend time thinking about it. I'm going to be telling you certain things I came to find out that I fear, how I found them out, things that I do to help me. It's going to be like a story time. Okay, I'm sure you're going to pick out something about the subconscious mind. You're going to pick up importance of journaling, importance of thinking, importance of spending time alone. That's like the bedrock of this video. So let's get right into it. So what happened is actually 1st May, or let me check the date. It's early part of May. Okay, so yes, it was on 1st May, but I documented this on 2nd May. So I mean, I like one thing I found about myself is I love to spend time alone. Like, this is new to me because previously I don't think I was like that. I always wanted to be around somebody, but now I enjoy it. I enjoy it so much. I think I feel bad a bit, but I enjoy spending time alone. I like being in the house alone. I love it. I love it. I enjoy it. I get to think, and because I spend lots of time in my room alone, and that's not even enough for me. I actually have to put my phone away to enjoy the alone time, because I think a lot. And I'm going to add this here. Set apart some time that you used to think. Okay, you need thinking time. There are lots of things that happen in your life. Sometimes you're busy and things keep jumping at you. If you don't sit down and get time to pull one of them, bring one thought forward, and then actually break it down and think about it, you end up losing a lot of gems, because there's so much wisdom in your life, and there's so much wisdom that God is trying to give you. Okay, with so many things around, something very mundane, something very regular, but God is trying to tell you something out of it. If you don't sit down and think about it, you will lose the wisdom. Okay, so set thinking time. I'm going to share mine. So for me, I spend my commute time as my thinking time. So if anytime I sit in the car, anytime I sit in the car, that's my thinking time. So I don't use my phone a lot in the car. I just put my phone aside and think. Sometimes I just look outside the window, and it's intentional. I look outside and then I bring a thought that I know I have to think about. I bring it to the forward of my mind, and then I break it down. Okay, so this, okay, so that. I have to think about it. I have to ask questions and try and understand or finalize the thought. So I spend a lot of commute time as thinking time. Recently, I haven't been going anywhere, so I haven't had that luxury of time to think. So what I do is another thing I actually do is when I'm bathing, I think. Sometimes I used to spend a lot of time in the bathroom some years ago, because it was my thinking time, and I didn't understand it this way actually, but sitting down now and thinking about it and remembering, I think I used to enjoy it because I used to think there, but right now I spend lots of my bathroom time as thinking time. Okay, so I think a lot when I go to the bathroom. I think a lot when I'm washing dishes. I bring things to the forward of my mind and digest them. So my commute time, my bathroom time, when I'm washing dishes, and then when I'm alone, without a phone, alone, thinking time is extremely important for you. God speaks to you during your quiet times. There's no distraction. It's not just about you being alone. It's about you being without distractions, without a phone. Some people can't stay alone. Every time they enter the bathroom, they have to play music. It's good, but spend time with your mind. Spend time with yourself, with your mind. No, nothing external. Just listen to your voice and listen to God. Okay? So try and spend some time alone. And I'm sure for my examples, you can pick something out. So this particular time that I was able to think about all these things, I was alone, home alone. I think my battery was low, so I was charging. I left it in my room, stepped out of my room, went to sit in the hall, and then I brought this thought to the forward of my mind because it had been hitting me for some time, but I kept brushing it off because I didn't want to think about it. But this time, I was really going to do that. And I came up with a lot of things. I was actually trying to find out why I was behaving a certain way. And I'm going to give you, not all the gist, I can't give you all the gist because some of them is a bit private, but as much as possible, I'm going to be vulnerable and open and very plain in this video so you can relate and pick something from it, okay? So let's go. I'm not going to read it because it's long. It's about, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages of me chatting with myself, me documenting my fears, me coming to even realize why I was afraid of certain things, why I was behaving a certain way. Now, what I'm actually talking about is I was afraid to be successful. Okay, now I've jumped. Let me start. So I had realized that I was doing a lot of things, but I was not giving it my absolute best. I was doing well. And I mean, by a lot of people's standards, I was doing well. They're so proud of me. I was getting a lot of "I'm proud of you" messages. But I knew that I wasn't doing my best. I was holding back. So I sat down myself. Why are you holding back, Kezia? Why? Why are you not? Why am I not giving it like my all? It's like I would do it all, but I wouldn't do it well. I wouldn't kill myself for it to get it. I wouldn't make sure that I was staying up all night and doing the best. If I knew that there was 100%, I'll settle for like a 70. Yeah. So I was trying to find out why was I doing that? Why? I came up with 2 big buckets of answers. Okay. First thing, I was afraid to be successful. Now I'll break it down in this video, don't worry. First thing I was afraid of was I was afraid to be successful. Second thing, these are the 2 big buckets. So first thing, I'm afraid to be successful. So the second thing was about a fixed mindset. I was still processing things according to a fixed mindset in that area. So for example, I wasn't giving it my best because, I mean, all the things I'm doing, Cara Baby, Satisfied by Love, yeah, those main things. Cara Baby, Satisfied by Love. So let's put those. I'll be using those 2 things. Cara Baby is my business. It's been on hold for a while, but we'll be back before the year ends. Yes. Satisfied by Love is my expression. I mean, YouTube's under my YouTube channel is Satisfied by Love. I have a blog. I have books, all on Satisfied by Love. So these are the 2 things I'm actually talking about, and I will explain what successful means further down in this video. So keep watching. Do not log off. Keep watching because you're going to learn a lot. Now the second thing was I was feeling like if I give it my all, I was still not going to be as good enough. Okay, so, and that is a fixed mindset. So there are 2 mindsets, growth mindset and the fixed mindset. The growth mindset is that I can do everything. I just need to learn. Okay, I'm not better than anybody. Nobody's better than me. I just need to learn and I can do it. So that's a summary. If you want to know more about the growth and fixed mindset, I will do a video about it. Let me know in the comment section. And this video is actually going to be very interactive. So if at any point in time something jumps at you, generally say so in the comment section. I want to know what hits you and what you are going to pick from this video. So at any point in this video, if something jumps at you, let me know in the comment section, okay? So I was experiencing a fixed mindset. I was feeling like other people were better off, not because of knowledge or anything. I felt like no matter what I was going to do, other people were going to be better off than me, okay? So because of that, I wasn't even going to put in effort. So that's the fixed mindset I was having about that. And the first thing was that I was afraid to be successful. So after I came up with these 2 big buckets, I brought the first one to the front of my mind. Okay, why am I afraid to be successful? Because it's not enough to just, I'm afraid to be successful. Why? What was inspiring my fear? Okay, so I broke it down. I got like 6 reasons why I was afraid to be successful. Now, first reason I was afraid to be successful, I was afraid that I'll be able to fund the life that I actually want. And I didn't want to be able to fund the life that I want because I felt like the life that I wanted didn't quite resonate with what a lot of Christians want or talk about. So I felt like what I wanted deeply is a bit off. It's not what is accepted. Okay, it's not what it's not what is expected. So I did not want to have the money to be able to fund it. Now let me define successful before you go on. So the success I'm going to be talking about in this context is influential and rich. Money. Let me just say money. So having money and being influential in these two aspects, in Cara Baby and Satisfied by Love. Okay. So I was afraid that if I get money, I'll be able to afford the things that I like. I'll be able to live the kind of life that I like. I'll be able to fund the life and the ideologies that I have. And those ideologies or those things that I like or the life I want is wrong in my mind. Okay, according to my understanding, it's wrong for me to be wanting such things. So I did not want to have the money to be able to fund it. It's like feedback inhibition. I hope it makes sense to you. So that is one of the reasons. And like, I don't even know how to explain to you how I came to think about it. I think I just keep asking myself the question. When something jumps out at me, I ask why again. I keep digging deep until I find out what happened. Okay, I will read about it and see how you can also do that, because I don't know how to explain it to you. It just has to do with sitting with yourself quietly, okay, thinking deeply, asking yourself questions, and being extremely honest with yourself. There's no way you'll be able to find these things about yourself if you're not honest, if you don't sit with yourself. Okay, you can't do certain things with everybody around you, so pick that point. It's very important. Okay, so first thing, I was afraid because I felt like I'll be able to live the life that I want. Okay, now another thing is, we say so many negative things about people who are successful. You can be you rarely hear good things about people who are living a nice life. Now, successful is very objective. Everybody, is it objective? Subjective. I don't even know which English it is. Everybody's success is different. So define your own success, okay? But that's why I define this as, I'm talking about being influential in the spaces in the spheres of influence that I am in, and having money, okay? Now, we rarely say good things about people who are successful or people who are living a nice life, people who have nice things. We always have a way of making them look like they're proud or making them look like they are bad people and they didn't get the money the right way. Like, it's always something. Like, it's always like there's always something bad we have to attach to people who are living the life, okay? Or people who are not suffering. Okay, we've glorified. No, I even get to that later. So another reason I didn't want to be successful is because I didn't want to be tagged as that. Do you get it? I didn't want to be referred to as, oh, she's proud. She thinks she has money and she has nice clothes, or she has a good family, or she's able to afford the things she wants, so she's proud. Do you get it? I was afraid of being tagged proud. So I don't want to be tagged proud. So I will not have money. Do you get it? If I'm not going to get money, means I'm not going to put in the work to get the money. Okay, because money will not just fall on your lap. I know, and I knew that. I knew to an extent that if I put in the work, I will make it. Okay, if I do my due diligence, over time it will pay off. And I was refusing to do my due diligence because I did not want it. I did not want it to pay off. I don't want to get the money. I don't want to get the result, because if I get the result or if I get the money, I will be tagged as proud. And as much as I'm able to say I don't care what people think, and I don't, oh please, my mind was caring without my permission. My mind cared. That's the truth. I could be doing, I don't care. I don't really care what people think. I did. And to an extent, I still do. Like, face it. So another thing I was afraid of was being in the spotlight. See, I've come to learn certain things about myself. I don't think I'm an extrovert, and I heard a term recently. I think I am a talkative introvert. I enjoy my space. I like myself. I like my space. Like, I don't I don't like too many people around. I don't like it. And another funny thing is, I may actually realize later on in life that something caused me to become like this. And that's another thing altogether. But I hope you understand. Like, I enjoy my space. I enjoy my friends. I have a very small group of friends. I can be very nice and all, but no, we are not friends. They are cool. We are cool. They're very cool. They're just cool. Yeah. I enjoy my space. But I'm not shy. That's the thing. So it looks like I'm an extra. I'm not shy. If you put me in front and I have to do something, I will do it. I will talk. I will go. I am confident, but I like my space. Do you get it? I don't always want to be in front. Ugh. If there's a need, I will not shy. I will not, I don't know, cover myself and be doing. But as much as possible, I don't want to be in the spotlight all the time. And I don't like what it comes with. I'm not interested. So I do not want to be in the spotlight. I do not want to be. I feel like we forget that such people are human and we expect so much from them. And I'm not interested in doing. I'm not interested in that kind of life where everybody feels like you should be something. Everybody wants to tell you what to do with your life. Everybody wants to associate themselves with you. That's a ton of expectations from. I mean, you cannot be yourself. I mean, I'm not interested. Like, you don't get. I don't want it. Do you get it? So because of that, I do not want to do too well. Because if you do well, you will be in the spotlight. Scripture says that your gift will bring you before kings. I do not want to be before, like, do you get it? I do not want to be out there. No, I don't like it. I don't want it. Do you get it? So because of that, I will just do something to just get by. To get it, I will do above average, but I will not hit for the sky. Like, I will not aim for the stars, because once you aim for the stars, everybody's like, wow. And then no, I do not want that. Do you get it? And I mean, I could have interpreted this in a different way and said that if I do extremely well, I will still insist on being myself. But my mind, I don't know how, but your subconscious is like, oh my God, something else. I instead decided that I was not going to do well, so that I do not have to even be there for them to be looking at. Do you get? Now, one thing that actually interesting, one thing I found out was, I read T.D. Jakes' book, Crashing, a year or a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And after I read that book, I told myself that I did not want to be exposed before my time. I did not want. If you have not read Crashing, I think it's a very brilliant book. It will heal you. Yeah, it's a very brilliant book. Get Crashing and read it, okay? So I read Crashing and I decided that I did not want to be exposed before my time. Now that was a good thing. But out of that, I also decided that I also defined the terms of being ready for exposure. Let me explain. So after I read it and I decided I did not want to be exposed before my time because I did not want to crash or anything, I on my own terms decided the criteria that will be necessary for exposure. So meaning I have to meet this criteria, meet this requirement, meet this, before I can be exposed. But that was not God's requirement, okay? So in my own eyes, I felt like me coming out to start a YouTube channel, me writing a book was putting me out before my time. But God was telling me that I was ready to do it. But according to my requirements and according to what I had set that I need to meet before I am exposed, quote unquote, I had not met that. So I was not ready to be exposed. I was fighting with God, literally. I was struggling to come out because I did not want to be exposed my time. I felt like if I come out, I'm going to expose myself before my time and I'm going to crash and I'm going to die. Like, do you get? It was a good thing that I decided that I did not want to be exposed before my time. But I took it into my own hands and determined the criteria for being exposed. No, that was not what God was saying was the criteria. Do you get? So the book blessed me, but my subconscious and my understanding of certain things also threw me off a certain way. So I got blessed, and then my mind also did what it could do. Like, so interesting. But that was one thing I realized. And I realized that I was thinking I was not ready to be exposed. God was saying I was ready to be exposed. I was saying I was not ready to be exposed. This was not the time for exposure. I need to learn certain things. I'm very bad at certain things. I do not know how to do certain things. I am not ready. Do you get it? Of course, fueled by lots of self-doubt and you're not good enough and all of that. I mean, the little me in me fueled that thought in that process, okay? That's another reason I was afraid. I think this is enough, sincerely. This is enough reason. And I hope in sharing it, you have come to see certain things that resonate with you, okay? And I don't think I'll be able to talk about the rest, but I hope these points actually help you. Now, I journal these things because I knew I'll forget. I came to know these things about myself about a month ago, and I decided to journal. And this is why it's very, very important for you to journal, because you will forget certain things. Your mind is always throwing things at you. Your mind is always trying to tell you something. God is always trying to tell you something. There's so much that goes on in your mind. So there's a need to declutter. There's a need to empty your mind, okay, so you can receive fresh ideas. So once I found out this about myself, I spoke about it, and then I journaled it, and I made sure that I wrote every single thing, and that's why I have 6 pages, and I'm just on the first page. And said, everything I've told you is on the first page. I haven't even gone into the rest of the pages. Do you get? It's a lot, and going over this, it helps me to track my progress. Am I doing better? Has my mind changed? Have I done anything to help me better understand or better accept myself? Do you get? It's important to journal. It's important to spend time alone. It's important to have thinking time. Think. You don't always have to be with a device. You don't always have to be talking to a friend. You don't always have to be playing music. Put everything off and be alone. You will not die, okay? Enjoy. It's not going to be easy. Like, it's not like, okay, I'm alone. See, your body will be itching at the beginning, but after some time you get better, okay? I think it's really important that you spend time alone. It's really important that you journal, and when you're doing these things, it's really important that you pray and ask God to help you, because I will not be able to understand lots of these things if the Holy Spirit does not help me. So the Holy Spirit will help you if you ask Him to. He's not using his powers and energy for anything. It's for you, okay? So He will help you if you ask Him. So do ask Him and expect Him to help you. I hope this video blessed you in some way. If you want me to talk about the rest and any other thing, let me know in the comment section, and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not, okay? So that I would, if you can relate well, if it has sparked or turned a light bulb on or given you an aha moment, and you want to know more, you want to hear more about me breaking it down, you can let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for coming to this video. I know it's all over the place and it's just like a chit chat, but I really, really do hope that it blesses you. It has been on my heart for a while to share, so I decided to. Thank you. I will see you in my next one. Bye-bye.